single job somebody left the door open. I couldn't stop this crazy thing.
Miss Bat, where you were?
Inner Mongolia?
You mean Outer Mongolia, don't you?
No, don't think so.
There's no such place as Inner Mongolia.
If there's an Outer Mongolia, Miss Drill, then there must be an Inner Mongolia.
Oh, dear. Oh, Miss Bat. Miss Hardboom, that was hardly necessary.
The school walls were beginning to shake, Miss Cackle. I thought we were under attack by evil Agatha and her wicked witches.
That's Mongolian undertone chanting.
Gone?
Gone where?
The Inner Hebrides.
Miss Gimlet needed to recover from a state of nervous exhaustion.
Brought on, no doubt, by the mere thought of a year with Mildred Hubble. We'll need an immediate replacement.
Well, Miss Cackle.
I've never had the chance to be a class tutor, Miss Cackle.
Neither of us.
You have.
Only for a term.
Yes, because you changed the whole class into swallows and migrated with them for the winter.
It was very educational and very warm.
Really? Well, while you were off swigging sour milk and pretending to hover like a lawnmower, I was learning some very practical tips while working in summer camp. Early morning PE and group motivation. That's what those second years need.
I believe that when I see it.
Seeing sense, Miss Bat, is not your strong point.
No? Well, I can see something that nobody else can.
What's that, Miss Bat?
2 pairs of flapping ears over by the door.
Out.
But Miss Cackle said we should...
Who is to be the replacement second-year tutor, Miss Cackle? We need a clear, firm decision here and now.
I thought the girls were really focused by my group empowerment session this morning.
I thought they were really energized by the Mongolian undertone chanting.
The whole school was. We lost another half-dozen tiles off the roof.
Well, if you make an omelette, Miss Cackle, you have to break a few heads.
You mean eggs?
Do I?
Oh.
Miss Bat! What on earth has happened to you?
Well,
You could have warned us, Mr. Blossom!
I'm sorry, Miss Cackle. I was tightening some strings and it just went off.
At least we know it works now. I'm all right! Back to your classes, false alarm! Fire! Earthquake! Volcano! It's all right, Miss Bat! Hide the great species! Miss Bat, it's all right! Really nothing to worry about, Davina. Take a long, deep breath.
oh, I'm sorry, Miss Cackle. But when you're in the grip of a panic attack... Oh.
Well, ladies, that was a bit of a muddle, wasn't it?
Chaos, Miss Cackle, is the word I'd use. Hardly helped by a certain form mistress displaying more hysteria than her pupils.
I'm calm and relaxed and completely at one with the world.
I would be more than happy, Miss Cackle, in the event of an emergency, to take responsibility for Miss Bat's class.
I am perfectly capable of running a class! Yes, well, perhaps we can consider that later. First thing is, are there any general lessons to be learned?
Indeed, yes. We obviously need a proper fire practice now that the new alarm is working at last, with everyone warned and prepared for it to happen.
Shouldn't it be a surprise?
I don't mean announce the exact time!
Very well.
And you've had hot meals. And I am more than qualified to take charge at a time of crisis!
What's that?
What?
A bodiless frog's head. And it moved.
How did it... Pardon?
It's escaped from the potions lab.
Better catch it. We don't want it jumping around the school.
Oh, no.
That way!
You can't treat a frog like this.
Won't escape now.
What's going on?
There it is.
Leave me alone.
You little devil. Hold of it's impossible.
Oh, my God, it's my busy busies!
There it goes. Look, towards the staircase.
We're a lovely
Where do you start, Miss Cackle?
Well, at least it's outside the building. It won't be a nuisance to us out here.
Just as long as it doesn't try coming back inside. That's all.
Can we open the post before we deal with disciplinary matters?
Finding a punishment for Ethel shouldn't be too hard. But shouldn't we be carrying out our threat to put Mildred back down to the first year?
I've never seen so many letters. Where's it all come from?
It's all junk mail and catalogues these days.
We do need to discuss this, Miss Cackle.
Look at this. Someone here is offering a witch exchange to Siberia. We'd host a visit from a group of Siberian witches and then take a party of our girls out there.
I don't think so, Davina.
Good evening, ladies. What a pleasure it is to be back at Cackle's.
Mrs. Tapioca's
Thanks, Miss
preparing some
Bat.
snacks.
Don't mind if I
Be along
do.
in a minute. You should have let me know you were coming. Then we could have arranged for... Are you all right, Miss Drill?
Your honors. Just a little something I make for you. Tagliatelle e quattro formaggi. Miss Cackle, she like it very much.
Oh, don't be! Oh, that was great fun! What do you say, Hellebore?
Yes, very droll.
What do you say, Miss Drill?
I could cook them up something quick in my corner.
Don't put yourself out, Miss Bat.
Pushing off now, girls. It's a ridiculous idea for a potion.
Not in any of the books.
I'm sure it shouldn't be so black.
I had an accident with the slow juice.
I wonder what Bat and Drill are up to.
Hey, Miss! Constance and Amelia are cheating.
We were not. Constance.
We don't have boys here.
Well, obviously, it would be a break from tradition, but perhaps we should move with the times a bit. Boys and girls mix much more freely nowadays.
Not at Cackle's.
Have you heard a boy when he tries to chant? When he reaches a certain age, all he can manage is a low-pitched growl.
I agree with you, Miss Cackle. Segregation is an outdated idea.
Call me old-fashioned if you wish, but I think girls perform much better on their own. Put the sexes together and you get, well, all sorts of distractions.
Slugs and snails and puppy dogs' tails.
Aren't you being a little sexist, Miss Hardbroom?
Oh, don't use that jargon at me.
It's an imaginative solution that would solve everyone's problems. Don't you agree? Whatever is the matter with you?
Miss Hardbroom is the matter. Slamming the door like that, it gives me palpitations.
I did not slam the door. I merely closed it with authority.
You slammed it with severity. That's why I spilled the water. I'm sorry.
Put the jug down, please, Miss Bat.
Is everything all right, Miss Hardbroom?
It's the second years, Mildred Hubble and her sidekicks. They seem to be suffering from end-of-term fever.
The first years are having trouble too.
The weather doesn't help.
What they need is a diversion.
They're diverted enough. What they need is discipline.
What sort of diversion did you have in mind, Miss Drill?
Something up-tempo, physically focused, a real high-energy sport.
How about ice hockey?
At my old school, Heversham High, we used to have a basketball team.
I'm sure there are all sorts of things you used to have, Miss Drill, but Cackle's Academy for Witches is not Heversham High.
No, I think it's a good idea, and I could organise a cheerleading team. Cackles, cackles, we're sublime. In the basket every time. C-A-C-K-L-E. Hear it for the academy. Cackles, cackles.
Our girls haven't shown much interest in sports in the past.
They haven't had a basketball team.
Cackles, cackles, we're sublime. In the basket every time. C-A-C-A-C.
Dear me, Miss Bat. Not more palpitations, I hope.
Sometimes, you know, Constance Hardbroom, I've a good mind
To turn me into a toad.
You guessed.
and I shouldn't enjoy that at all, so I shall try to be much more careful in future.
Well, just see that you do.
You seem to be in good spirits.
Oh, yes, I suppose I am. The girls have been very attentive and hard-working these past 2 days. It's quite extraordinary.
You have Miss Drill's basketball program to thank for that.
I hardly think so. The girls have simply accepted the need for discipline and dedication to their work.
I shall be interested for you to meet Miss Pike.
Miss who?
Miss Pike, Havisham sports mistress. She's always going on about dedication and discipline. She'll be coming tomorrow with the Havisham girls.
I shall look forward to meeting her too, then.
I've worked up some new cheers if you'd like to hear them. Well, perhaps later.
There's nothing like a friendly sporting competition to build character in young people. Hard work, disciplined and clear articulation. There's no limit to what they can accomplish.
I must say I like the sound of that, Miss Pike.
Thank you, hard boom.
It's a hot broom.
I made up some excellent chants for our team, Miss Pike. Would you like to hear one?
No, thank you. And there'll be a return match at Havisham.
But we'd need to be told the rules.
She's a bit unyielding at times, isn't she?
Even though my deputy headmistress wasn't very pleased,
She very rarely is.